Hey guys, first fan of the night?
First fan of the night!
I'm pretty sure this is also the last fan of the night, right?
Yeah, it actually is.
Last fan of the night.
Last fan of the night, too.
So, yeah, Pete and I had to do some other stuff, so we're just throwing this up while we're here. Right. This is... What number of the brown gold lines is this?
Number 4, actually, because we tested first Union.
Yep.
Then we did that one Taiwan one, and then a third one that's kind of stiff.
Kind of iffy, yeah.
And this is actually the 4th one I pulled out of the box.
And that's not counting the 2 that are in my bedroom. That video is public now, so people know about that. Yeah, we're getting a few of these ready for a project coming up in the next couple weeks. So we wanted to pull them out of the box and just make sure they all run good before we put them into rotation. Anything you want to say? Your metal list?
Oh, yes. Brown. On this week's edition, also of brown, we have a Union Gold Line. And, of course, we know these actually got the Christmas tree brackets on top.
Yeah, these are really weird. If you haven't seen the other videos about these,
yeah,
some of them have gold line boxes. Some of them came in gold line boxes. Some of them came in silver line boxes.
Yeah.
They're not labeled. They have Union motors with Taiwan blades. It seems like that the company must have just thrown together a bunch of leftover parts to fill an order.
Mm-hmm.
And but the result is still fans that perform as well as any other Union Gold Line.
Yep.
So these have been great performing fans. So, yeah. Do you want to hit 0 to high? We know it's going to be big inrush, I believe.
Yes.
Goes up to
9.
No, 1.05.
Okay.
And dropping.
And I know these have been drawing in like the 0.9 range.
Yep.
Even though they're labeled, probably labeled 1 amp.
Well, they didn't have a. I don't think they had a tag on them that had the current. I could be wrong, but I know they were missing the label that says Envirofan and the model number, and that one usually has the current too. So 0.99 on this one.
Yeah. Basically an amp.
These are a power factor 1, right?
I think so, yes. Well, let's check. All right. How many watts? Or what's that? Amps?
Yeah, that's going to be pretty close to 1.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Power factor of 1.
All right.
Well, let's see what this measures. It's definitely... yeah, this might be a better performer than the... yeah.
No reading.
Yeah, you need the white tape.
Yeah.
Now, did this one have a machine thread hook in the box?
I didn't see one.
Okay, we'll just want to make sure we have at least 2, if not 3.
I got more of those. I got plenty in my drawer.
Okay, I mean, do the ones you have in your drawer have all the washers and nuts and bolts on them?
I believe so. I'll get
okay.
you that.
If not, we can just take them out of one of the other boxes. But it doesn't read. Okay, let's put the white tape on it then. You want to do spin down and then the white tape and then the CFM and all that, or you wanna?
Okay, we'll do spin down first. And
there's one sitting on the pile of boxes there.
Where?
A hook right there.
Oh yeah. No, I was looking for the white tape.
Oh, that I saw it earlier, but I couldn't tell you where it is.
Oh crap.
Is that right in front of you?
That's masking tape.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's what I saw earlier then.
spinning down.
Yep, good spin down on this one.
Yeah, I'll say. Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay, power.
Yeah, power.
0 to high again.
Okay. Right now I lost the tachometer. Lost it again.
It's right in front of you, right here.
Where?
Right there.
That's the animal. Oh, where's the? I get 269.
That seems about right, too.
Yeah. So not quite 300 RPM.
What are the really good unions? Do they go up? Do we have some that are 300?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, because your 2 of your Coles ones do.
gotcha.
And I gotta test my new inbox one. I haven't done that test on it.
Gotcha, yep.
I'd like to see because I think it does.
Don't forget the CFM.
Oh yeah. Okay. 610.
That's a good number.
Yeah, that 610 is the highest number I get. 56-inch, so.
Yeah, 10,400.
Yeah, that sounds about right for a
It
gold.
does. Where do you think it's going to start? This one seems to be a pretty good performer.
It is, but still, even good performers don't start low. I'm guessing 4.
Oh, say 5.
Yeah, I'm thinking around that. They just don't start at 2 and 3.
Okay.
Even good ones.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
I think Pete wins this one.
yeah. Yeah, I knew it was not going to start on 2. My one I found at Waukesha Restore started on 5. And I was concerned at first, and then you told me that.
That's normal for these.
And then here is 5.
I don't know the science behind it. I can tell you the correlation, but not the causation. The correlation is that in most cases, the more current something draws, the higher it will start. And the less current something draws, the lower it will start. Now, again, that's correlation. Causation would be me being able to explain to you why, which I don't.
Right.
But,
Here's 5, and then here is 6. So, an okay low, but a little bit on the slow side for an industrial. Here's
Yep.
7.
I know what value you think makes the perfect low. Find out when we get there.
Yeah. This works, but here is Here is 8.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
And this is what I expected to get.
Yeah, that's a pretty useful low speed for.
Yeah.
That's like you might see in a retail store with a relatively like maybe a 10 or a 12 foot ceiling, like not like a 20 foot ceiling. And they've got a bunch of industrials. They might be on a speed like that.
Oh yeah, I've seen plenty of that, like Century Foods.
Yep, exactly.
Both that one there, that
Yep.
HRS, and the tap that's a little back there.
Yep.
9. 10. 11. 12. Here comes 12.
Crunch, 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 crunch. We didn't have any spools of lamp cord left here, did we? We used them all, right?
I think we might have something. I saw something.
Okay, let's look for that before we start this project. Because I was just going to buy another one, but let's see, maybe we have something
There
here.
might be a little.
Okay, so we probably should still buy one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially since down the line, I'd like to separate that little one from the bigger ones.
Yeah.
So I can easily do that there.
Yeah.
I might just have Rick, what I could do is just disconnect the rest of them from that box and then just run a cord off of that one. Basically, disconnect it from the others and just run that along. Down, I'll just get another control. Use one of those.
We've got plenty of controls.
Yeah. 13. But this is also 12 and 13. This is also your another common speed that these would be on in a retail store.
Yeah, especially with that. Well, we're not at the higher ceiling yet.
No. No, but your Century Foods like grocery stores.
Yeah.
That weren't as high of ceilings. Here's 14. But I've seen, even on high ceilings, that speed too.
Yep.
Because they're doing it to bring heat down.
Yep.
15. 16. Now, if I were to use one of the Fanimation remotes, I would just up the whole thing to an 8 and then have this be your medium right here. So 8 would be your low, and then this 16 or 15 would be your medium. I did that to Chandru's SMC there. Just up the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it works perfectly. You got perfect speeds out of it. And that's that cast SMC like that one up there. Here is 17.
I guess we could do remotes where we're putting these. I wasn't thinking about that. I guess we'll see where the power ends up going.
Yeah. Yeah, what I would do is just put a 3 in each of them and up the whole thing to the 8.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably want to have a higher medium too if it's only going to be a 3 speed. Maybe like 10 and 20.
Okay. Sure.
Because on that high of a ceiling, there's no really practical reason to have them on low.
Yeah, but let's see how I'd get 20 then, because...
Just put 2 10s in it.
Yeah, we could do that. Here is 18. Yeah, because even 10 was kind of still like a low. Between that low and medium low.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll wait till we get there, but I'm thinking 20 will be right about the like standard running speed for what we're talking about doing.
All right.
After the quenching quiets down, we'll see.
Here's 19.
Yep.
And 20.
Crunch, 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 crunch. Or what are we drawing? Yeah, I mean, I could honestly even go for faster than that. What I really want for where we're talking about putting them is like just a backed off high.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
this isn't bad for a backed off high.
Right.
But honestly, like.
And then 21.
Is that 20? You sure that's 21?
Oh, never mind. No, now it's.
I was like, that seems a little.
Yeah. Here's 22. Three. And here's here's 24. Here's let's try 25.
Yeah, 25 is about what I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Even 30, anything between 20 and 30 is about what I would.
All right.
You know.
This is 30.
Yeah, because to hit the high switch, still a big difference.
Yes.
You know. So yeah, I would be fine with anything between 20 and 30 as the medium or medium high, you know, unless again we'll try it on the test rig and we'll see if we can do a solid state. In the event that we can do a solid state, then easy.
Yeah.
But I'm just worried about noise.
Sure.
You know, even if it's not.
All right. Do we need to go up any more on the
No,
decade?
we know there's no resonant frequency with these.
No, there's not.
So
I
we
know
definitely
that.
will check the solid stateness.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So typically I think of these as bedroom quiet.
Yeah. Let's see how this one does. Again, we can always get some rubber washers too, because these don't have the spacers, right?
No.
So that's another thing. I might, you know what? Oh, my phone's being used to film. Do me a favor and remind me when we're done filming to add rubber washers to my
Sure.
my shopping list.
But as you said, if you're going to run them on fairly high speed,
Yeah.
you're not going to really hear that at that point.
That would be my hope. The question I have is what are the resonant frequencies of the building?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes rafters vibrate. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And again, we're in a situation where, you know, where quietness is important. So, I mean, if it's as quiet as it is here at the barn, then perfect.
Yeah.
But every building has different, you know, characteristics.
Yep.
Both with the electricity as well as with the building itself.
All right.
So.
But yeah, I would say this is pretty quiet
Yeah.
already as it is.
Yeah.
So.
Well, is that all our tests?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, too bad these aren't metal.
Oh, actually, these are beyond metal.
Beyond metal.
They're definitely extreme metal of Cannibal Corpse, black metal, death metal.
Okay. Yeah, I think everybody likes these, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Even Jonas. because there's a tire shop near him that's got 2 and 48
Oh
inch.
yeah, yeah.
And he was telling me about them years ago, and I was like, Jonas, they didn't make those in 48 inch. And it turns out they did. They're just not labeled Envirofan.
Right, yeah.
There's the Union product. But yeah.
And there's some 48-inch ones downtown Madison.
Where?
Oh yeah, that one brown gold line. There's some at one of the little stores downtown. He pointed them out to me.
Are you sure those weren't 56?
I don't know. I thought they were.
Like in a thrift store, kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are Taiwan 56.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. So, okay. Well, as always, let's thank our sponsors.
Yes.
Fan Stick, Light Stick,
Fan Stick. Yes.
Taco Burrito Mexico.
Fan Stick.
And for Florida Fan Stick, which is 69% longer and harder than regular Fan Stick, of course. We have Florida Fan Stick. To find out more,
And
go
don't
to...
forget.
Well, we're not there yet.
Oh.
Go to buyfanstick.com, fanstick.biz, and buyfanstickxxx.com. Well, Pete just brought up one of our other sponsors, Sperry, the beverage of fan collectors.
You already said Taco Burrito Mexico.
Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah, well, that's kind of the cue with the Sperry.
I'm screwing it up, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what else do we got? Did you show the Sperry again, just to be safe?
Yes.
RickOrSheep.com,
Yes, Rick
the
or
Good
Sheep.
Manufacturing Company,
Yes, Good Manufacturing.
81220 LLC, where our motto is
Which we got to
crunch,
use.
crunch, 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 crunch. And is that all the sponsors?
Yep.
Oh, well, I guess it's time for the video to be over. Too bad there's nothing else to see. Nobody else here. Nothing else happening on camera. Oh, what? Who's that at the door? Why, look, it's Metal Jonas.
Oh, yeah.
Metal Jonas is Swedish now all of a sudden. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh. Doorbells.
Doorbells.
Organs and House on the Rock.
House on the Rock.
Yes, organs. Marvelous organs.
What do you think about House on the Rock, Metal Jonas?
Oh, one word. Incredible. One word. Amazing. One word. Overwhelming.
Wow. Okay, well, as always, patreon.com/dspiffy for additional content. Thanks for watching, and
Bye, fans.
bye, Fanstick.